supposed to look up or down?
You're supposed to, the camera's kind of right over there.
Your mother says I always look like I'm looking in outer space.
Hey everyone, Jeanette here with Jeanette's Wellness Corner. Welcome back to another video. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm a registered nurse, and on this channel I try to give tips for improving your wellness and well-being, including whole food, plant-based meals and food ideas. So here we are today in Gary's kitchen. This is my dad, Gary. My dad and I both adopted a whole food plant-based diet about 8 years ago, which helped him still be here, and we both improved our health and lost a ton of weight. So we like sharing our meal ideas. So what are we doing today?
Some delicious Philly cheese steak sandwiches with peppers, onions, and mushrooms, and some toasted whole grain buns. The first step is making the cheese sauce, the quickie cheese sauce. We've had videos on it before. And we used corn and potatoes and a bunch of other stuff in it, but this is the fast version of it. I'm not going to use corn, but I am going to use some potatoes that I have to steam up first. These are 2.5 regular size russet potatoes, and we're going to cut them up in chunks, and I'm going to steam them up right now.
And it's in a little bit of water in your steamer pot.
Yes. Where
did you get your steamer pot?
This I got on Amazon. It was 20 bucks, and I use it almost every day. So, you shove that in the microwave.
And how long do you cook it?
I cook it about 8 minutes. It should be, even if they're overcooked a little, that's fine. But while that's cooking, I need something else. But for those viewers old enough to remember Blue Laws, that's when the stores weren't open on Sundays, and this happens to be Sunday. And you couldn't drink a beer or any alcohol before noon. But I've made my own brown laws that I won't drink anything except brown stuff. I happen to have some brown stuff.
Is that your Johnny Lawrence beer?
Johnny Lawrence beer. It's hard to find actually around the central New York area, but I found it. All right, so we've cooked our potatoes and I put them in the Vitamix. Right, so next ingredient for our cheese sauce is a cup of almond milk. There's a cup left in there. And about 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast.
That's a lot. That's more than 1/4 cup. Is that like a half a cup?
Half a cup. A little squeeze of lemon juice. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. About a tablespoon of seasoned rice vinegar. I love this stuff. Okay, and brown stuff. We missed an ingredient. Shame on me. A little dollop of garlic. A little taste test for you. Probably needs a little salt.
It's quite garlicky.
Quite garlic? Good. Whoops. A little plastic never hurts either. It could be a little bit thicker, but you can leave it when you leave it in the fridge overnight, it thickens up. Now we want to make some beef chili freeze steaks. So I'm gonna just warm up the pan here a little bit. I roasted up some peppers and asparagus and onion, and I've got some mushrooms over here as well that I sauteed in the pan. These are portobellos. I roasted or sauteed them with some Bragg's, with some water and a little bit of teriyaki sauce. Love roasted peppers and roasted asparagus. I'll let those heat up a little bit. And our onion. When I cook the cheesesteak, I like the vegetables and onions and peppers separately. I put them on the bottom of the bun. Some people, you can mix them all together, it doesn't matter, but I think it's more flavorful this way when you separate them. So I'm going to cook up a couple of buns, toast them, a couple of whole grain, non-moldy buns. Alright, now the process starts. We're going to do our Philly chili feel steaks. I made some seitan, and we've had videos on this. The last one was our brain sausage video. I sliced it up and then marinated it with some pepper, some teriyaki, a little liquid aminos, and a little garlic powder. A little cheese sauce. Lower the temp a little bit.
Would you say that's like medium right
Medium,
now?
Yeah, medium to
Medium high?
yeah. Pretty easy, easy peasy. All right, we've got some nice toasted, non-moldy whole grain buns.
It's like restaurant quality.
Oh, it's better than restaurant quality. They're messy.
That means they're good.
Anybody wondering about these? It's a workshop little thing that some wood hit me in the fingers about 2 months ago. They're not deteriorating, it's just an accident.
These are great.
Aren't they good?
Yeah. So those were the Philly Cheeze Steaks, and they were delicious, and I think that they would rival anything that is served in a vegan restaurant. My dad makes it with seitan, so I will go ahead and link a video to how he does his seitan, which is just like a wheat meat product that some vegans choose to eat. It's made out of vital wheat gluten. If you can't have gluten, you could certainly substitute other things, like maybe portobello mushrooms, for instance, or just leave it as a veggie and cheese sandwich, right?
Portobellos will be a great option. You could slice them up very thin strips and cook them like that with the cheese, or just leave them, eat the caps, which would be with other veggies on top, and it would make a nice option to your chili freeze steak.
So we were gonna do a black bean pudding over sweet potatoes, right?
Yes.
Didn't quite work out. I'm like, this is like a black bean dip. Didn't have any dates for it. It's like black bean dip.
I know. Cocoa black bean. It sucks. All great chefs, from once in a while, forget things. But that was crappy.
All right, hold on a second, because I screwed that whole scene up. I went to turn the sink off. Well, the sink was running.
So what? So what?
It was dripping in the background.
So what? The whole thing's a disaster.
Anyways, that's so we'll just do this video then. How's that
Yeah.
sound? Okay.
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak.
You know, we're not above making mistakes.
Nope. That's
My
how you
wife-
learn.
Yeah, my wife says I make one every minute on a minute. I'm used to it.
Well, anyways, that's it for today's video. It didn't turn out quite like we planned, but it's still going to be a good one. And
Peace out.
peace out. We'll see you guys in the next video.